Hi, this is Keith Harley from Keith Harley Hair and Scalp Clinic. Well, as you know, as I told you before, we're going to be doing these weekly videos called change videos. And this is, I think, video number 3. And what we're going to talk about today is just a couple of things that I've experienced over the past couple of months with some clients. We're going to talk about hair, scalp, we're going to talk about you changing you. And from what I understand, the response that we've received over these videos, you all have been enjoying them. We are in the process of finishing my book. I had to go back to the drawing board of finishing my book called Step Up, Step Out, and Step Right. We're also preparing for a tour that I'm going to be doing called Bringing the Professionalism Back to the Beauty Industry, where we're going to be going to Atlanta, we're going to be going to Dallas, we're going to be going to North Carolina, California, Puerto Rico. We're going to be traveling to these areas, talking about bringing the professionalism back to the beauty industry and also expanding our territory of our new anti-aging product, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. And we'll talk about that in the near future. But what I want to talk about today is one of the main issues that a lot of patients and clients that have been coming to our hair and scalp clinic that we've experienced are people that are suffering from being anemic. We've had clients come in talking about the hair is drying out, the hair is breaking. They think that they've either been over-processed, under-processed, color damage, relaxer damage, perm damage, anything that they think that possibly could be the problem. And then we find out actually it is not. We're finding that some of the clients that are coming in are suffering from being anemic. And so when we do the results and we send them to doctors and they do their blood work and they find out they're anemic and they start taking their meds, they find that the problem subsides and it's already being taken care of. So this is one of the things you might want to be concerned about. Also, we're finding in some of our studies that a lot of people are experiencing thyroid disorders, and that means men as well. So we're seeing breakage, hair thinning, balding at the top, those sorts of dry, brittle hair. That also could be a stem from a thyroid disorder. So you might want to check those things out. Those are things that are very, very important. And like I said, in our studies in the last couple of months, I would say maybe 70 to 75% of the clients that have come to us have been suffering from being anemic or either suffering from thyroid disorder. So take a look at that. Also, we're finding that a lot of clients have been coming to us when their hair has been drying out. Those of you who get relaxers, we're finding that the type of relaxers that they're using are drying the hair out. Prime example, the sensitive scalp relaxers. We're finding that it has a lot of calcium in it. The calcium coats the hair shaft, and we're finding that it's breaking people's hair off, or it's making the hair dry and brittle. You might want to pay close attention to that. Sometimes you may need to detoxify your hair of the calcium so that you can get a good breakdown and get a great relaxer and bring the moisture back to the hair and the elasticity. In addition to that, we have people that have come in with color damage. They're using the wrong colors. Remember, every product is not for every head. Every product is not for every head. Please remember that. If you go to a salon or a hairstylist or a chemical specialist and they tell you that they use one product that is for every head, then you don't need to go to that place. And I will say that with conviction because we do understand that every product is not for every head. Get a consultation first. If someone tells you, a professional tells you that they don't do consultations, then they're not the place for you to go. They need to determine your history, what have you done, where have you been, how do you handle it, and then they look at what they have and then they should determine what is best for you. That's why we go to school. That's why we find out what's going on in the beauty industry professional-wise so that we can service you correctly. Now, in addition to that, I know we talked about a couple of weeks ago about hydration, hydration, hydration. Very, very important. Drink lots of water. Men and women, drink lots of water. You will see the results in the skin, hair, and scalp. Now, one of the other things that we talked about, that we would talk about when we want to change ourselves, is that what are you doing as far as your circle of influence? What are you doing? Who are the people that you're hanging around? You know, let me just be clear with you. The people that you hang around, I could meet you or other people can meet you, and based on the people that you hang around, we already have a clear perception of who you are and who you're going to be. So that dictates who you're going to be, where you're going in your life. If you want to change your life, you have to guard your circle of influence and be careful with the people that you center yourself around. Your environment, the people you're with, the places that you go is a direct reflection of who you are. So if you want to change your life, if you want a better life, if you want to do better things, if you want to be successful, if you want a better job, if you want to live better, if you want to be financially stable, it is the people that you hang with. And last but not least, and this is funny, people laugh at me when I do my speeches, they say, that's crazy, Keith, but it's the truth. Don't take advice from broke people. How can somebody broke give you advice on how to be rich? Makes no sense. Always guard your circle of influence. Also remember, we're coming to a city near you where we're going to be focusing on doing seminars on bringing the professionalism back to the hair industry or back to the beauty industry. We're going to be coming to a city where we'll probably make more announcements about that later, where we're coming to do a seminar and training on professionalism, anything in the beauty, hairstylists, makeup artists, estheticians, massage therapists, everybody that's in the beauty industry. That is what the seminar that we're doing. Also, we're expanding with a brand, which is an anti-aging company. We'll talk more about that later too, where we can help you increase your retail sales, or for people who want to get into the beauty industry, this is a great industry to get in. We live well with it, we contribute to our society with it, and we're doing exceptionally well in the midst of a recession. So, thank you again for tuning in to this third change video. You're going to see this on a regular basis. I'll see you soon. And remember, if you're not becoming to you, then you should become to us.